I'm Theron Q. Yeah, right. I'm Tur Strongman at Theron Q. Ramacharaka. Man, that's a weird effect. Well, I'm trying something different. Mix it up a little for you. So I'm using plastic camera filter right now. All right. Thank you for selecting this video on leaving yourself a message for the future. I mean, like, beyond the physical death of this life. I don't know if this, I don't know, I don't have a conscious experience of having done this and knowing that it produces the desired result. But it makes sense to me, what I'm going to tell you, and it should work. All right. Here's what it is. You want to leave a message to yourself for whatever yourself means when it comes to in the future living on some other planet, living in some different plane of manifestation, or reincarnating here on this planet, whatever means any of these things, all right? You want to leave yourself a message. In whatever form you are. You have to first establish your selfhood in this life, okay? So that, well, never mind why. All right, now you want to leave yourself a message. By message, let me give you an example. The material here on my channel. One thing that I intend with it all is that in a future, if I have an incarnation on this planet again, who knows when that would happen, how far in the future that would happen, I don't know. Who knows what conditions will be on this earth and with humanity, what conditions there will be. I don't know. But I might benefit. Humanity might benefit from me somehow encountering the information that I put on the channel. In some manner, encounter it, become aware of it. So now, when I bear that in mind, I will for that to happen. If circumstances require it, or will benefit from it. Reminders. Well, let's say, for example, that 1,000 years from now, I reincarnate. And 1,000 years from now, humanity has been so subjugated that establishing true selfhood is very unlikely. But I want, for me at least, at such a time, in that condition, to have a reminder, to have instructions. Well, I'm providing them here. And I want it to serve as a reminder to me. Way down the road, maybe. So, if somebody were to say, some people have commented under my videos, what a legacy you're leaving here with all of this in the channel for humanity. Well, for others to encounter later, I'm one of those people. I'm among those people later, those later people. So if you want to do that, consider this. There's a thing called the astral light, or the astral records, sometimes also called the Akashic records. All events are recorded. If you can access those records, you can witness any point in history from any angle as though it's happening right now. But that record is not, that's a reflection of the actual one. That astral record is just a reflection of the actual record, which is actually at a much higher plane. And I'm not sure which plane of manifestation that is. You, in leaving a message for yourself, you already know that all the thoughts you have and everything you're doing is recorded somewhere. And you take advantage of that. Now let me jump to something else. We'll make an analogy to help explain this. When digital information is sent across a network, let's say the internet, right? There's the information, the content, but then there's also each bit of information has it's not just the content, the working content or the intended content, the information. There's also address information, where this information is coming from and where it's to go. All right. Now this information, that's digital information. Now let's move back over to what we were talking about. Information. We want to leave us a message for us. We put in like that addressing information, those addressing portions of a bit of information, or a byte, whatever you would call it. The equivalent here, the parallel here for us is you put along with that the intention that you're going to have access to that later. In other words, it's addressed to you. If you can come up with any additions to that, variations of it, anything that'll strengthen that, I think that I think enough practice with that could yield a pretty good result. It makes sense to me. Oh, endow it emotionally. Give it an emotional aspect. And your desire, and your will, and your intent. Who knows what will happen? Well, Did you like the video? Give it a thumb up. Subscribe, get notified, share the joy of the channel with others. Thank you for selecting this video on sending yourself a message for the future. I'm Turk Strongman of Tharanki Ramadraka.